Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Modesty33 here, aka Crystal with a C, back at you with another video. But if you're new to my channel, you just happen to click on, welcome. I try to put out 1 to 2 videos a week, but we're not going to talk about what happened the last month. But yeah, I try to put out 1 to 2 videos a week. I do sit downs, reviews, reactions, vlogs. So if any of that interests you, make sure you check out the prior videos on my channel. And if you see anything you like before you leave, make sure you subscribe. So today, you guys, I'm actually going to be doing a few reviews. I thought I would combine them into one video because I could do different videos, but I don't have a whole lot to say about these items. We're not going to be getting too much into wear and tear. If you guys are interested in that, I can split up these items and do individual videos, kind of showing you a little bit more detail as far as how the items look after, a certain period of time. Now, we're going to be discussing 3 different items in this video and looking at, and I just kind of want to talk about them, how I use them, why I don't really use them with some of them, and the occasions in which I do or would use them. So you guys, I'm going to be talking about these 3 items in particular because I haven't really used them all that much in the past year due to various reasons, and we'll get into that. So you guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. So, you guys, these are items that have come up upon another year as far as my ownership of them. So I do want to go from kind of like the least to the most used. And again, it's 3 different items. I have a pair of shoes. I've got 2 handbags, 2 luxury handbags. They're all luxury items, but I did want to talk about them, when I use them, when I don't use them, and how I've been finding them. So we're going to go ahead and look at the first one, which are going to be the shoes. These probably are, actually, no, I'm going to start with the bag because I've already, FYI, I've already recorded this video and I started with the shoes, but actually when I thought about it, the shoes probably are not the least used. So let me put those back down because this was the mistake I made the last time. So you guys, I have been recording videos, but I just have not been uploading them. So I just want to put that out there because it's I've not uploaded a video in a while, but I've recorded a lot of videos. And part of it's because I haven't liked the way some of them have turned out. I just have not gotten the discipline to sit down and edit them down. So it's a lot of different reasons, but we'll start off with the bag because that's what I'm supposed to do. So the least used item and the item that has now come upon another year, and it is the oldest item on this list, is right here. This is my Chanel wallet on chain, caviar leather, black gold hardware, and this is my least used item in the past year, you guys. I purchased this, giving you a little bit of background about this if you've not seen this on my channel before, but I purchased this item in 2017 when I took a trip to London with some friends from church. And yeah, that was when this is actually my very first Chanel item that I purchased at the time. I don't know how much this retails for now. I know everything Chanel pretty much is expensive, but yeah, I think at the time in the US, this retailed for $2,100. And so I purchased this in London from Selfridges, and I think it was like 1,800 pounds. And then I got the cash back on it. So I don't know, maybe I spent like $1,800 on it. I don't really know because I have to find a receipt and do the conversion. And then the conversion, would have to be 2017. So you get the point. So I think, I want to say I paid about like between $16 to $1,800 American dollars for this item back in 2017. So I think they retail for about $3,000 now. I don't know. And I think I've recently gotten quotes on this item because I did think about selling it last year. And I think they were going to put it on the website for I think maybe $3,200. So I could actually get probably a good amount of profit from this particular handbag, or it's actually considered a wallet on chain. So it's not actually a handbag per se, but a lot of people use it as a handbag. But I would definitely say this bag is probably more relevant now than it even was back in 2017 when I purchased it, just because there's been an influx of mini bags, especially with a lot of different brands, but even with Chanel has come out with a lot of mini bags, and they probably retail for about the same price, if not more, of what I paid for this bag back in 2017. So I am going to refer to it as a bag, even though it is a wallet on chain, because yeah, like Chanel and other brands have come out with a lot of like mini and micro bags that, yeah, definitely carry this price point that, again, that I paid, which again, I'll say between 16 and 1800 American dollars is what I paid. We're going to stick between that range. So yeah, Chanel, like even some of their smaller, depending on the details of the mini bags, have come at a price point even higher than this. So I would definitely consider this a bag. I would consider it very relevant in today's time, especially in the era of mini and micro bags, even though I'm still mostly a mid-sized to medium bag person. And that's why for me, this doesn't get a lot of wear. I'm not a mini bag person just because I carry a lot of different things with me. I'm like a little pack rat, especially when I buy new items. I like to carry them with me. I may not have any need for them, but just because, I don't know, I like to look at new stuff that I buy. So I'll, you know, when I say new stuff, recently it's been like a lot of lip products. So I like to carry them all with me. Even though I don't need them, I'm only gonna wear 1 or 2 lips for the day, probably maximum. But yeah, so a bag like this doesn't afford me a lot of leeway. But I do have in the bottom what's called a walk saver, and that just kind of extends out the bottom so you can better utilize the space and interior of this bag. You see the gold chain here. So yeah, I purchased this in 2017, you guys. So I've now owned it for 5 years. It was June of 2017 when I did go into Selfridges and purchase this from the sales associate there. Had a very pleasant experience. And there is some staining. You guys can probably see that. There's some staining here on the leather portion of the interior. That happened probably 3-4 years back. So not very long after I owned this bag. I know I did notice the staining here. I don't think there's anything I can do to remove that, so it's just kind of a part of the bag. But it does have the card slots back here. Since owning this, I've used the card slots maybe 1 time, because the thing that I found when I used this bag and I did put my cards in the back is that if I fill the interior of the bag up, then it becomes harder for me to access those cards that I've put back here. The only way I feel like that I could really make that work would be if I just kind of put, like, say maybe my insurance card or driver's license, cards that I don't necessarily need immediate access to, in the back here, and then just kind of put, like, say my debit card or credit card in the zipper compartment here. That's really the only way I can see that working. But otherwise, I usually just have my YSL card holder, which I love. So but I have done that before. I've downsized even further from my card holder and just kind of put my necessary cards in the zipper compartment here. So the things I like about this bag, and I've probably shared it before, I do like all the compartments in here. There's, you know, a slip compartment here. There is a zipper compartment here, which I just showed you guys. And this fabric on the interior. I do have some like cards in here. And then there's also another slip compartment here. And then you have the interior, and then you have the card slots back here. And then you have this really cool zipper compartment here that goes all the way the length of this bag. So you guys, if this is your first video you're watching and you know, you don't see much about the wallet on chain anymore, these are just kind of some of the assets and features of this bag that make it very versatile. And then too, in the back, you do have the slip compartment here, which you can also put cards in. I've done that before as well. And so a lot of people will tell you, like, this is a very nice bag, especially for traveling. And if you want to be very minimal, like, and you want a bag that's pretty understated and you want it close to your body. I've seen various reviews when people talk about this bag and, you know, how they take it traveling with them and how it really works just for your necessities. And I have taken it traveling before as well, and it worked really well for me. This would also be a good bag, like say if you're into sports, and we know that if you go to, you know, various sporting events, they do have like a requirement as far as handbags and personal items. So I think this would be a good bag for that as well. Again, it's understated because you just have the minor CC right here. And you can also even turn it around and carry it like this if you don't want anyone to really see the CCs on there. So they don't know if it's like a authentic or a fake or inspired by Chanel bag. So you can do that as well. And you know, you do have this long, beautiful chain. I've done a video before about the different ways you can, you know, adjust the chain and wear it. And so that's a very, really a good asset and a plus of this bag as well, is you can wear it a variety of different ways. It is a very long strap here. That's a complaint that a lot of people have. I am 5'6", so it still hangs low on me. But again, I can adjust the strap in various ways to accommodate for that. And I've shown that in many videos before too. I'm a person, I love top handle bags. So, you know, if you adjust the strap, you can carry a top handle, but be advised when you do that, this is why, like my bag, you can kind of see it goes up on the corners, and that's why, because of the strap adjustments that I've had with this particular bag. Again, guys, I don't really wear this a lot. I haven't really worn it in the past year, I would say, just because whenever I'm going out, I usually will carry my mid to larger size bags. This would be a bag when I would go out and use this. Like if I was going out and meeting new people, I would usually carry this bag, or this would be a bag I would consider. And then if I want a bag that's going to be with me at all times, that I don't have to set down anywhere, I can just, you know, again, put it on, and it can be crossbody. So I did wear this bag a few times last year when I was going out to meet new people, and I was at an event and I didn't want to put my bag down anywhere. So this bag worked really well for that. And again, it's a very nice, classy, simple style bag. But what has happened is since, you know, since in the past year, what has kind of impacted my usage of this particular bag is, and I'm going to show this one right here, is like the purchase of this bag right here, which again is the mid to larger size bag that I typically like to carry. This is the bag I carry today to church. And so this is the Louis Vuitton Alma PM it's the Neo Alma PM in the Compartment leather. And so you guys know I purchased this September of last year. So this one will be coming upon a year in a few months. And I absolutely love this bag. And it fits a lot of different items. And yeah, like it's a very classy bag, gold hardware. So even like if I'm going somewhere and it has a strap as well, even though I can't wear the strap crossbody, but it is a nice top handle bag. So this will be a bag I would typically carry if I'm trying to be a bit more understated as well, even though you do see the LVs because it, you know, it's the embossed or, you know, leather, but still I still find it to be a bit more understated than say a canvas Louis Vuitton bag. So this would be a bag that I carry, and also my Louis Vuitton Compartment bum bag that I bought, which is the last bag that I purchased back in November of last year. So because, you know, this Alma PM as well as the bum bag fit, you know, a good bit more items than this one does, I find myself gravitating towards those two more so than this one. So that's why this one does not get a whole lot of wear, you guys. So I don't know if I will sell it. It is a souvenir, so to speak, from London, but I try not to get very sentimental about handbags, you guys, because I've purchased all of them with my own money. If they were a gift, that would be another story. I would be a bit more sentimental about them. But before 2017, I lived in London for 4 months, you know, years ago. So I have various things still from London that I have, you know, they're not luxury, but they're still things that will remind me of that time and remind me of, you know, being there. So I don't need to keep an expensive handbag to do that for me. So this may be something that leaves my collection. I don't know yet. This would also be like a nice little clutch if you're going to a nicer outing or event, but I rarely go to those type of events. Maybe in the future, that's why I'm kind of holding on to this for now. And so, yeah, like, I don't know, you guys, that's kind of where we are with this one. So actually, guys, we're like 14 minutes in. I don't want to do a lot of editing, so I think I'm gonna save the other two items for another video because I did purchase them like within the same week of one another, and then we can kind of talk about those items a little bit later as well. So this is not used a whole lot, but it still looks really good, you guys, for, you know, again, it being purchased 5 years ago. I think the quality of this, you know, bag is really nice. And it looks even better when it's stuffed because it makes the quilts look a little bit more puffy and full. So just kind of want to show this to you guys. And this is the older style, so it does not have, this is like the plastic zipper. It doesn't have like the new components that the newer wallet on chains do have. I think this is worth it for me. I still think I've gotten a lot of use from this bag, but at the current price point, I would probably more so buy an actual handbag as opposed to a wallet on chain, unless that is your style, unless you're very minimal. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this bag at the price point it is now. I would rather just probably save more money and either get a square mini, a rectangular mini, or even a seasonal bag that would afford you a little bit more flexibility and more options. So that would be kind of my review of the Chanel wallet on chain. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably end it off here, you guys. Let me know if you own this bag, what you guys think of it. How would you use this bag? Give me ideas for more ways I can implement it into my day-to-day life. I've also kind of worn it as like a little bum bag too, like crossbody across the chest. I've done that before with this bag too, and it looked pretty nice. But again, I have 2 bum bags now, so I don't do that either. I have actually more than 2, but I have 2 luxury bum bags. But yeah, it's a very beautiful, nice bag, but again, it just it does not get any use. So we'll see what happens in the next year with my life. I might sell this one as well, because again, that money could go toward my new love of jewelry. So we'll see. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also make sure you do share it with anyone else who likes these type of reviews years later. And as well as making sure you do subscribe to my channel. You do that by hitting the red button below and hitting the bell next to it so you're notified when I do upload future videos. Again, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.